Breanna Holden here for Outside 90 TV. We're at Allianz Stadium where the top of the table clash between Sydney FC and Brisbane Roar has ended in a lacklustre 0-0 draw. For more, Tosi and I caught up with the fans.
3 words: inadequate, inappropriate, inept.
Look, for me it was a very frustrating match.
Inadequate, we're top of the table. We've got 5 home games and we've got a really good chance of street in the competition. 2 shots on goal, rubbish.
Pretty average, pretty stale game.
Inappropriate, we're at home. We had 2 shots on goal. We didn't attack, nothing there.
Wasn't very impressed with the game. It was actually quite boring, to be honest.
Inept, absolute rubbish performance. We perform like that next week, we're going to have a football lesson handed to our backsides. Simple as that. Melbourne will rip us apart.
It would just look very difficult to get a shot on goal. The guys just didn't seem to get that open chance on goal. So yeah, for me, very, very frustrating match.
I think we could have played better, and the match was a little bit boring because they should have been passing it out to the wing and they kept putting it into the middle, and that's what I think about the game.
I think it wasn't too bad. It's pretty disappointing, but I mean, I'd like to kind of see a goal considering we're top of the league and they're second. So I think some goals would have been nice.
That was not excited, but still good result because we got 1 point with the Sydney team.
Yeah, a draw against Sydney FC is not a bad result, but you know, it's only the beginning of the season. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it was pretty niggly out there. A lot of jersey pulling. You probably saw that as well.
You can complain about a lot of things. At the end of the day, it was a game that he could have whipped out a few more yellows. I mean, like what Fady did. Who puts a player in a headlock and gets away with that? Even if you're trying to be smart. I mean,
yeah, look, there were a lot of sort of clashes as well, which held up the game for me. There was a little bit of argy-bargy later on, and then just the foul count, so the number of fouls.
At the end of the day, the referee was trying to put a bit more flow into the game, so
we couldn't bury it. That's the thing. I'm just not happy with that we didn't bury it.
Yeah, I think we should be scoring more. I think going forward, we're very strong and we really should be scoring a lot more than what we are, and a lot earlier in the game too.
Smelts, he's okay, but I think his beard is in the way sometimes. If he without a beard, right, he can score easily. That'll be interesting because it's funny though, because without a beard you can score easily and you can see the field, but with a beard on, it's very hard for him.
What I think is when Franz was coaching the end of last year, he did something really good, which I probably didn't get a lot of credit for, and that was he gave a lot of the young guys time. He gave guys like Brandon Brello that time on the field, and he gave Devante Clute time on the field, and they developed that experience.
Bordello had a lot of space out to the right, and they weren't finding him tonight, thank goodness.
You're seeing young players stepping up. You got old senior heads holding the fort a little bit. I think it's slowly coming together this year.
And I really think the Melbourne Victory match next week will tell us how we're going to go for the next round and even the last round as well.
They'll be up for the challenge because of the simple fact that it's the victory. But as I said, they're going to have to lift the performance as well. Yeah, it's nice to fight with heart, but you have to actually play with a bit of skill.
I think it's going to be another close and cagey game. Hopefully we beat them because they're a bunch of tards and no one wants to see them win. So it would be nice to beat them.
For more fan reactions and news from the A-League, head to outside90.com or our YouTube channel, O90 TV.